Hello, YouTube. We are back for the attack for the X-Men #1. So I have the X-Men in the press, book binding that is, and it's been in there since we washed it last upload with my sprayer, and we used capillary action with paper towels, and we let the water seep down into my tray. So we're going to check out how it came out. I did change the paper towels about twice over about a 24-hour period, and I removed the cover and I put it between my two clear pieces of plastic, and I'll show you when I grab it from the book binding press. But what I want to show you first is the paper towels, the first set that was removed. And as you can see here, look at the tanning that came out. I hope that the camera is picking it up, but there is a significant amount of tanning and staining that was absorbed through the paper towels from the cover of the X-Men #1. Here we go. Look at all this tanning that came out. So this is a good thing. This was the front of the book. And then here was the interior of the book. So as you can see, hopefully the light is not impacting it. Let me look down, because I do have my light on the lamp. Let's move it away a little bit. And right here, look at all this staining. You see that it drew out of the cover. So this is awesome. And this really helped the presentation of the book. So get ready. We're going to do a little sound effects now. I just loosened my book binding press, and we're going to take out the shelving units with the cover inside, and let's check it out. Let's move it a little bit, just like that, and there you go. I'm sure that there is glare that is being picked up. So let's get rid of the top plastic, and let's take a look and let's see how it came out. So what you want to do with these plastic pieces, you just want to give it a little twist like that to break it free and to make sure you can lift it without any damage to the paper. And there you go. So what are we doing here? Do we like the results? Well, I'll tell you right now, the results, I think, are pretty good. They're actually better than pretty good. They're awesome. And it's not a super bright cover, because it would be unnatural to be a super bright cover. But one thing that it is now, it is a lot cleaner. It's a lot lighter, and you're going to see that it is night and day compared to the way it used to be. And I have a before and after photo montage once we're done looking at the results. So let's see if we can flip it and check out the back. Nice and clean. I think I'm pretty satisfied. Actually, I'm very satisfied with the job. Here is the back of the front cover. Okay, it came out very well, and as you will see, based on the before and after, it's night and day. So we have a very nice foundation to start with our leaf casting, which is going to be one of the next steps. And I'm very proud and I'm very happy that there is very minimal color loss. There's no speckling, there's no peeling. The washing procedure, really, I would have to give it an A. An A if I was going to be a teacher and I was going to grade it. So the method that I used in relation to the cover worked very, very well, because all of the colors and the graphics are still there. So bravo to me, and I'm very happy with the results. One issue, and there's always issues, occurred in relation, and I like to be candid when I do these uploads, in relation to the pieces of the front cover. Now, the majority of them turned out wonderful without any issue. This piece right here, a part of Magneto's cape and helmet, came out wonderful. No color loss at all. Colors remained vibrant. Then we have a few other pieces. Let me take them out. We have Magneto's helmet, and let's take it out nicely. This piece came out beautiful. No color loss, no issues whatsoever. Colors are vibrant, so I'm very happy with the way this came out. No problem. We have a little piece as well of the signage of the front cover, which is right here. No issue, no color loss. It came out, in my opinion, awesome. Here is the one issue that occurred, and I know why it occurred, because we have it right here, and right at this section, if the camera's picking it up, there is a tiny bit of color lift, and that occurred because I feel that there was still a little bit of adhesive left on the piece right here, because there was tape holding this all together, and the adhesive, I believe, was inside of the piece of the cover, and whatever reason, when the remain was gently removed, a little color right here came up. Am I upset? Of course I'm upset. No one wants to have color loss, but this is a part of the game. You're taking a book that's, what is it, 64, it's 60 plus years old, and you're putting it in water. And of course, there's always a risk that a tiny bit of color loss may occur. But again, it's minimal, and it happens, and it just shows one of the issues that tape creates. Tape is evil, and tape sometimes does cause damage like this with a tiny bit of color loss. But again, it's something that is acceptable, and I'm okay with it, and it is what it is. So right here is the helmet, just like that. And then what we have here is the portion that we're going to put together like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this little piece of the sign just like that. So this is what the cover is going to look like to a degree when we leaf cast it. I'll be able to close up these gaps a little bit better, and it will, I think, look a lot better when we put it together with the leaf casting. So it's like a little jigsaw puzzle, and we're gonna have to figure out our best way to get this all together in a future upload. So the next question that I have is, how are we gonna put all of this together? And the issue is, are we going to do it by leaf casting? Are we going to do it by Tengojo paper? How are we going to do it? So what I'm thinking we're going to do is, I am going to try to connect all of these pieces together, meaning all of these pieces separate from the cover itself. I am going to try to put it all together with Tengojo, okay? And then after I put it together with Tengojo, we are going to connect it to the cover with, again, Tengojo. So right there, by me moving the cover, it shows a little bit better how it's going to look when the whole book is put together. So it's going to present a lot better. We have just a little issue here with some color loss, and it's a part of the game, and that's why tape is evil, and it is something that you can't avoid, and it's just the nature of the beast. But again, this is a premium washing job in my opinion. I think it looks dynamite, and I think once this is all leaf casted and put together, we're definitely going to have a beautifully conserved book, a very nice project that Saucedogcomics or any collector hopefully would be very happy to have in their collection. Now here is the interior of the book, all nicely leaf casted and pressed. It's all together beautifully. It's supple because each page was cleaned and each page was deacidified. It lightened up very nicely. This is going to be a beautifully conserved book when it is complete, and I am very happy with the results hence far. So what we're going to do next, guys, is I hope you enjoy the before and after, and next upload we are going to conquer these pieces right here. Like I said, I'm going to put them all together before we connect it to the cover. Then I'm going to reinforce some of the rips that are on the cover. There's a rip here, there's a rip up here, there's rips all over the place. I'm going to reinforce it with a very thin piece of Tengojo. Then we're going to do the color match, which it is an off-white, so it's a good color. And then we'll do our measurements. Then we'll leaf cast the cover. I'm going to leaf cast the whole perimeter on the front cover because we want this line to be straight. We want this bottom to be straight, and we want the top to be straight. So it's going to have a nice squared front cover. And then we're ready to roll. And if we match up the pulp nicely to this white of the cover, you're not going to notice too much the pieces that are missing. And it will blend nicely because the seam of the comic will be right to the left of the top piece where the price of the book is. Okay, so tell me what you think. Enjoy the remainder of the before and after. Subscribe if you haven't. Support the channel. And guess what, guys? We're going to have a 4,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon. So that's going to be very cool to do. And in fact, I'm looking right now, Saucedog's little container here. And am I nuts? Do I see more pieces of the cover? Yes, I do. I did not even see this underneath. So let's take a look and let's see what they are. And they're more pieces of the cover right here. Whether I'll be able to use them, I'll have to try to figure out where they go. And if we can use them, I can definitely try to put them in and incorporate them. It looks like this is a part of the sign right here on the bottom. We may be able to use that. So what I need to do is I need to soak these two little pieces in water and to clean them up a little bit. And if I can put them on, I'll put them on. I think I'll be able to do it. So again, thank you for stopping by. Tell me what you think of the job and stay tuned.